Okay.
And we're back.
Yeah, we're back. I had to take a pee break, a wee break.
Yes, you're gonna say PP instead of piss, but
No,
you will swear.
wee. I said wee.
Wee. Okay, like the Nintendo Wii. Okay.
That's the Nintendo Wii. There's just one Wii. Yeah.
I don't know where we're going with that.
So this has been
touch it.
yeah, touch it. I like to touch them, especially the asses.
Okay. Oversharing. Let me just do the effects.
Okay, fine. Yeah, right after the break, I just remembered with
The talk about the whiskey, which we haven't finished.
No. Well, we have finished it. I'll research. I'll research that topic for next time, and I'll let you know about the history.
Very nice.
Actually, there is a really good book about alcohol. It's called Drink by Ian something.
I thought it was called a drink, a book about alcohol.
No, it's actually about a book about alcohol, or actually, yeah, alcohol from a historical point of view in human culture.
Amazing. We have a very rich library here.
I will add the title and the author of the book to the description of this video.
Oh, very nice. So the people watching can actually do something like a billion times more interesting, useful.
I would say educational, but anyway.
Educational, definitely as well.
But I think we can close that topic. I said pretty much everything I had about it. I don't know if you had, but I don't care.
I don't remember, so it's fine. Either way.
So.
Oh, the floating people of Afghanistan.
I have some complaints to make about.
Can you steal his shoes? Sorry,
no.
Go back. Can you steal his shoes? Come on, he's in
no.
the air. He doesn't need those shoes. No. Look up. Look to the right, and I thought he was flying. Okay, no. Well, he's kind of flying, but depends on the definition of flying.
Yes, mindless violence. But yeah, I did have some complaints that I wanted to air out right at the beginning of this video, but I think that after displaying my failure due to my frustration and my need to go to the bathroom.
Absolutely, you have 7 excuses already.
Yes. So.
Need more beer.
So, I have this game on Steam. So, of course.
Unlike the bootleg version of Steam, yes. Please continue.
I do have it on Steam, so no need to lie about that. I did bought it at a Steam summer sale, so yeah, it was cheap. But so in order to play this game when you own it on Steam, as you might know, with any Ubisoft game, you need the.
Yeah, I know where you're going with this. Yes.
Uplay.
Yes.
But while in the meantime, while we are recording these episodes, I'm not actually playing the game. So I'm playing it only from episode to episode, so that.
Oh really? I thought this is like your full-time job, just playing Far Cry 3.
I'm playing the game only when we are recording these episodes.
Okay, yeah, then we definitely don't have any chance to finish this in this.
No, we will. I finished this game like 10 times already. It's just that recording it and.
Playing at the same time is
it's it's a bit taxing on my brain.
Yes, 8 excuses. So let me just make a
but
note
anyway,
of this invoice.
So yeah.
You are having a rant about this.
Yeah, every time that I start the game, so that record this episode, yeah, Uplay starts. And it starts, and we wait for a few seconds. And then it asks me to log in. Well, let's kill these guys. And this guy as well. Oh, there's another pig. I might need another pig hide.
Gui.
Squeeze.
How does a pig sound like?
Okay, I think those sounds are quite.
I'm dying.
Yeah, they're annoying. So yeah.
You have to censor
So
that.
each time that I start the game, so that we record these episodes, it asks me to log in. Now this time it asked me to enter only my password, but the previous time when we recorded, it asked me for my email and my password. But that was only the first time. So first time it asks you for your email and
oh
your
no,
password.
it's Bambi. It's
oh yeah.
dead.
No, I think it's Bambi's children.
Step cousin. Okay.
This looks like a sacrifice ritual or something. But anyway, I don't want to.
Yes, and there's a car crash right next to it. It's
Yeah.
just a coincidence.
Allegedly. Let's take over this outpost. So yeah. Let's kill these guys.
Okay, so I think you just need a machine gun, and now everything is better. Touchy.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You know the hardware we're playing this on, so again.
It doesn't have anything.
Well, they went to the heavens, but at least they dropped their guns, so we can we can use their guns. This is a sign from God. It's like
Look,
I'm gonna take their
no,
souls.
wait, they're coming again.
I'm gonna take their souls and their body, but I leave their weapons. So you know. Now please do God's work. Oh God.
And the car is going to explode, right?
Can you like
Yeah,
touchy the car and oh no, too late. Okay.
Let's continue my rant because we keep getting interrupted.
This is a very recurring theme.
Yes. Let me craft some medicine. So yeah. So each time that I start the game to record this, Uplay asked me to log in for no fucking reason. I mean, there is no fucking reason for it to ask me to do that. Why? I just want to know why.
Yeah, that's really odd. I mean,
It's not only odd, it's stupid
yeah, it
and
is
annoying,
stupid as fuck.
frustrating. And I want to tear off the testicle of the developer who put that in, or the manager who.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I had a similar issue. I don't think I ever had like.
I want to castrate the developers who worked on Uplay.
No, please do not threaten people, Ivan. We don't have any lawyers. We don't even know any lawyers, so this is not gonna work well for us.
Well, don't you have a relative that is a lawyer?
He's not a lawyer. He's like a public notary.
Oh, there's a bear. Okay, I got it. It's a bear.
Yeah,
but
I'm trying to think. I did have like the EA's launcher Origin, I think it's called.
Yeah, Origin.
Yeah, I did.
That's shit as well.
It is really shit, but I actually didn't have this issue when I was playing Mass Effect Andromeda, because I think that's the only thing I have that requires like EA Origin thing. So yeah, I didn't have that. Oh yeah, that's a good topic. We can talk about Mass Effect Andromeda and how Mass Effect is dead.
Well, it has been dead since the third installment. I mean, anyway.
You need to put the sad pig meme from Disenchantment. You know,
sad
like
what?
The sad pig meme, you know, from Disenchantment. You know the king. The sad pig.
Oh.
You know, like sad.
Okay. I don't remember that in detail, but
no worries. I won't forget. I definitely won't forget to remind you about this, and you're just gonna put it in the.
Well,
post.
I will always. Well, I always do review these videos at least 2 times, so I'll definitely take a note of that.
Holy crap! How does your brain take that? Oh my god! I think I'll die if I have to watch this 2 times. Okay, I do watch like parts of it.
I said at least 2 times.
Yeah. Okay. That's
I'm
dedication.
Running out of machine
I mean,
gun ammo.
I'll donate like €1 for you just because you actually watched this twice. That's
whatever.
That's
doesn't matter.
That's pretty hard.
Anyway, my second gripe, but this is with the game, is that each time I have to alt-tab to OBS because we are recording with OBS, and so each time I alt-tab to OBS, the game goes into windowed mode, and the alt-enter shortcut for full screen doesn't work for some reason in this
okay.
game.
I did.
So each time I have to go into the menus, put it on full screen, and confirm that I want full screen.
Yes,
Like Ubisoft thinks that somebody has to confirm that wants to play the game in windowed mode.
Well, to be honest with you, I have a solution for this, and I already told you about it. There's a program called Borderless Gaming, which will just make
a program
called the Borderless Gaming, which will just put any application that you want. It will put it in like a full screen borderless mode, so you don't have like the status bar or anything like that, and it works pretty well with pretty much any kind of app.
But I don't want borderless, I want full screen.
But why?
Because borderless is a lot more taxing on the CPU and GPU.
That's kind of a lie, to be honest with you. I mean, okay,
No,
it probably doesn't help too much, so it probably has like a very small impact. And
well, especially on the recording, I can tell you that it will have an impact.
Okay, that's interesting.
I have tested this out.
Okay.
So you want full screen because that's how fucking Windows works.
Yeah, so the TLDR of this small story is that no worry guys, in like 400 years when Ivan is gonna afford like a better GPU, we won't have this issue because we'll be able to play in borderless window. So the only rant that Ivan is gonna have then will be still related to the
even
Ubisoft
if you don't have
launcher.
performance issues, you don't want to play in a borderless window because you might click somewhere that you don't want to click.
No, because you can snap the cursor to the actual window, to one screen basically. You can do that.
At least they have thought of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that was my rant.
Okay,
I
I think.
to begin this episode with.
Yeah, because you talked about this, I have another rant myself about Mass Effect Andromeda, because I remembered that. Oh God, where are you going? Oh my God.
To Nat's repair to repair my car after I kill all of their
In
citizens.
today's documentary, you can see the wild jeep stumbling upon rocks in the beautiful, lush Afghan jungle. You just
at least I killed one of them fuckers. Oh fuck.
Yeah, so rant about Mass Effect Andromeda. What the fuck?
It's shit. Story's shit. Well, at least the execution of the story
Did you
is
actually
shit.
play it?
I'll watch the review of it.
Okay. So I actually played it and I finished the main story. I think it took me I played it for about 30 hours. You can finish the main story in obviously like less than 10 hours. Okay, so the gameplay is actually really good. It's the best it has been in the whole series. But the story is kind of hard to pinpoint because the main story, like the plot twists and what's actually happening, is kind of good. It's kind of okay, honestly. I think the problem is the execution and the delivery. So you have a bunch of side characters which are completely your companions basically, which are kind of uninteresting compared to the ones you had in the first in the original trilogy. And I think that's basically where it falls, because the characters.
I just died.
Yeah, I saw. I was just trying to continue my idea so people wouldn't see how shit you are at this game. Sorry, how cock you are at this game. So yeah, I think it's a combination of the voice acting and the delivery and the actual writing. And I think that's what it's really, really uninteresting in the end. And of course the main character is a fucking tragedy. I don't know who had that idea. Like, why? I mean, the main character in Mass Effect would probably be like a good character if that was a fucking sitcom or something. Seriously.
Yeah, it's kind of sitcom-y. I mean, if you would edit the cutscene and
I mean, he doesn't belong in the fucking game. I mean, seriously, why? Why is he such an idiot, or she? Like, why? It's so strange.
They have no idea how to write characters.
I mean, to give them credit, I don't think I ever saw a game where the main protagonist is that much of a fucking idiot, or that.
I mean, does it surprise you? I mean, after the main writers left BioWare, There was no hope for Andromeda.
Um,
I knew it. I knew it.
I know what you mean, but
From the moment they announced it, I knew, compared to the trilogy, it will be a fucking disappointment, and there is no other way about it.
yeah, but it's so odd because again, I don't think the main story is bad per se. I think just the delivery is so bad, the delivery and the writing.
There's a difference. I would say the story has good ideas.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, the story, I think the main story at least has good ideas, and the antagonist is also interesting. I mean, they have a point, you know. I'm not spoiling anything. They have a point. There is a reason why they do what they do, and it makes sense.
They do what they do. They do what they do. They do what they do.
And it makes sense from their perspective. But it's the writing, like the dialogue is just it doesn't do a good job. And I think that's basically because I think it was the overall story was created by the original writers, and then they just left, so people had to
I didn't know that.
fill in the gaps. I'm just assuming. I'm just spreading fake news.
I don't think that the guys that worked on the trilogy wanted to continue it, because there was no other way to continue it.
But again, it's not really a continuation. It's hard to. It's a story that takes place in the same universe.
Well, it is a continuation, isn't it? Because they basically leave the current galaxy.
By the way, you do know that there's actually a new Mass Effect coming out, which is probably a continuation of the trilogy.
But isn't this one? Because I thought that the premise of Andromeda was that they launched a ship.
No. So okay, this is really funny because I kind of remember this. It was an announcement a year ago or something. But I'm probably remembering it wrong, so this might be an epic fail, and we're spreading fake news again, which is great. Like, this is the best thing ever for this podcast. So I think there was a trailer like a year ago, and it was a very, very abstract, classic trailer where nothing much was really shown. But there was a scene at the end with like the Normandy crashed on a planet, and there was also like Liara for like 0.2 seconds.
I kind of remember something like that.
So I'm pretty sure it's a trailer for like an upcoming Mass Effect, which will probably continue the original trilogy. But as you said, I don't know exactly how they're gonna do it. Because again, I actually never finished Mass Effect 3. I know what happens because I watched reviews and stuff, but I never finished it because of basically EA. When it came out, the ending was shit. And I played through it about 10 hours, and then I made the biggest mistake of my life and actually watched a video which wasn't really supposed to be a review, but in the first 5 minutes the guy just stated how shit the ending is, and it's just fucking shit, and it's a disappointment and all of that.
I don't know. It's
and that really,
I won't say that the end of Mass Effect 3 is shit. It's
No, the original one, because they released like a free DLC which added like 3 hours of extra content and a lot of extra cutscenes.
I don't think it was 3 hours, but anyway, even the original ending, I wouldn't say it was shit in and of itself. It was mostly controversial, which is different.
Okay, but again, they literally release a free DLC
to change the ending because the fans complain, but I don't see an issue with that because, as they say, it's not about the.
Okay, did you actually play it? Because I have a friend who told me pretty much the same thing, that it was indeed kind of. Okay, he told me that it was very abrupt, so it wasn't shit, but it ended like very, very quickly, like kind of like that's it, really, we're done.
Well,
but that is fixed technically, so
it's not a bad ending, I would say. It's just that it's controversial, which is, I would say, quite different.
Okay. Yeah, but again, there should be a new Mass Effect in the works, and it's probably gonna be released like I don't know, fucking 10 years from now.
I have a suggestion.
I have a rant. I also have a rant. Yeah, please continue with your suggestion. Hubris Farm. Temple Gateway.
So, I have a challenge for myself.
Stop drinking.
Never. Never, ever, ever
Oh, we're visiting the Inca ruins
They're
of
not
Afghanistan.
Inca ruins. But so my challenge would be to liberate an outpost using only pistols.
Oh my god. Oh no, we're gonna be here forever. I mean, yeah.
No, we're not. Okay. The other handgun is the
Okay,
six
but again, why are you doing this challenge?
for fun.
How is that? Oh, okay. I'm glad. Hey everyone. So Ivan is having fun. I'm very. Excuse me. I'm very happy that Ivan is having fun. At least
Well,
Ivan is having
I'm
fun.
glad that you're glad that I'm having fun.
Yes.
But it will be an interesting challenge. Let's see. 2, 1, good. We're
Oh my
Yes.
god. This beer is actually pretty good. So Ivan actually offered me a free can of beer. So we are definitely progressing. The budget of this podcast that we're doing is now officially -1 euro dollar because of that beer.
Eurodollar. Are we on Cyberpunk or what?
No, I'm just trying to obfuscate
Oh,
the
wait.
currency so people don't figure out exactly where we are. After I've said like multiple times that we're in Eastern Europe. So that's good.
Cliffside Overlook. Okay, I went in the wrong direction there.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a rant about the video game industry.
Which one actually?
Yeah,
Which one of the many rants do you want to?
so tell me a good game that
What
was released this year and that wasn't an indie game.
Actually, I don't know what was released this year.
So Valheim was released this year. That's a good game. Tell me something else, but again, that's an indie. So tell me like a AAA game.
I don't know. I mean, since Cyberpunk released, and I really haven't kept up with what has been released for like 3 years.
So let me help you.
Because for like 3 years, I haven't played anything.
Except Far Cry 3.
Yes. And I replayed Deus Ex Human Revolution, and I
Oh, yeah.
finally played, actually finished the sequel, Deus Ex Mankind Divided.
Oh yeah, I never. I think I played that for a bit, but the copy that the village shaman gave me was really crappy. But yeah, okay, yeah, Human Revolution was definitely good. So
Yeah, we might play it at some point. I would like to do
Well,
it
it
because
might
I
run better
because
than Far
I
Cry
would.
Harum.
I actually was released the year before it, so probably.
I think it should run better. It should run better than this because it's not open world. There isn't that much stuff happening all the time.
Yeah, it's a hub world, so in that respect, you should be right. So yeah, your rant about the video game industry.
Yeah, so I was just really curious. Has there been like any AAA video game that's good? Actually, a good AAA video game that was released this year? 'Cause
honestly
I can't think of any. Sims 4 had like 20 new expansions, but oh man, we need to play Sims 4 at one point. You better
Okay, I
prepare your
might-
fucking wallet though, because even from the village shaman, it's gonna cost you. I think it has like fucking 50 DLCs and stuff. You might need to sell out some stuff from your house. We'll see. But yeah, again, I don't, except Valheim, I don't think I played anything from like 2021. I did actually purchase some small indie games which were pretty good. One that I can think of was Tear Down. I think that was released this year, and Tenants. So those were good, two really good indie games. But again, from the AAA industry, it's been really shit. Or at least I cannot think of anything.
I don't know what can you expect in terms of new IP. I mean, okay, last year there was Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I was looking forward to because it was with Vikings.
Did you play it?
I haven't played it yet, but I'm planning to. Okay, so
yeah, so in 40 years from now, when you get a new video card, yes.
not in that sense, but so I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game since Assassin's Creed 3, which was a disappointment for
Yeah,
me
I think
personally.
that was the worst in the series. Yeah.
It had some really good ideas. Good concepts because they brought over the ship thingy from Assassin's Creed 3 and they made Assassin's Creed 4.
Harvesting all the meat from the black bears. Tell me a
And
black bear character.
Yogi.
Yogi.
Well, he's brown.
Isn't Yogi black?
Well, actually, he's brown.
Wait, Yogi. I don't even fucking
Yogi,
know.
the cartoon bear. You know that?
Yeah. I know. Like, I thought he was black. I don't remember.
Anyway.
Okay. Moving on.
So yeah, I'm working my way through Assassin's Creed 4. The problem is that at the beginning it's quite boring. It's the usual Assassin's Creed, so it still takes a bit of time till you get to the fun piratey parts. And I also want to try out the other ones, Unity. What was the other one
like
set in
fucking
London?
10 Assassin's sorry.
Then I want to try. There's one in Egypt. I'm not very keen on that, but I'd really actually. No, to be quite honest, I want to try it 4. I want to finish it because it has been said that it's really fun with the pirate parts, and it is. But you have to grind a bit with the missions to get to that part. But it's worth it. Then you have the one.
After we finish this game, you can achieve your dream.
No, I'm playing these.
Oh no, you're playing them in your spare time when you're not
Yes.
recording this. Oh
Yes.
no.
Now we have plenty of games to play. Anyway.
I have some very good suggestions as well.
Well,
But after we finish this, so
there's a trove of it. Anyway, that's why I'm trying to advance the plot here.
we have to fertilize the egg.
Yeah. What?
That's one of the games that it's on my
Oh.
list.
Okay. I think you sent me a link with that.
Yeah,
But
I think I did.
getting back to what I wanted to say about Assassin's Creed. So I want to finish 4. I want to skip Unity and the one set in London.
Finish 4, play 5, refund 6, go to the village.
Shut up and let me finish. There is another one set in Egypt. I'm not very keen on that, so I will skip that as well. But I want to play the one that is set in ancient Greek.
That was the second to last one, right? Was
Odyssey.
Odyssey, yeah.
Yeah. I heard that that's a really good one.
Yeah, good luck playing it on this hardware.
I will get the new hardware by then, and
Yes.
I do have plenty of games to play till I. Actually, it should run fine because.
You know, I just can't wait until we're gonna start playing Minecraft. You know, like I'm sure that's the way.
That's gonna be different.
Yeah, no, like 2 centuries.
Okay,
again,
I'm gonna do a mission next, so I wanna change my.
Excellent. I provide the quality
weapons.
commentary until then.
So yeah, and I want to play Odyssey, and I will play Valhalla as well. So yes.
Yeah, well, it's not like there's anything interesting coming out this year, so.
Well,
Oh no, actually, sorry, Ivan. Our favorite series, our favorite game series, is actually releasing a new game this
next year.
No, this year. I think it was November, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you definitely know this one. It's called.
I know, but I don't have any idea what you might be talking about.
Okay, let me give you some hints. So it's very similar to our life. It's very similar to real life. You could almost call it a simulator.
Sims.
No. It contains most of the things we also do in reality, but you know, with like tools from the last century.
Stalker?
No,
No, that's actually releasing
that's a
next
good
year.
one, but no.
That's next year, right?
It involves.
Wait. Stalker is next year, right? Next year
It's
in
definitely not this year.
Next year, April or May.
Yeah, it's definitely not this year. So probably, yeah, as you said.
Oh, okay.
It involves this game series. It involves heavy machinery. It involves.
Farming Simulator 2020.
Of course, 2022. I think it is 2022. Yes, so I cannot wait to mod.
Oh yeah, 2022.
Yes, I cannot wait.
Well, the
for
last
that.
one was in 2019, right?
Yeah,
Or
they actually went like one extra year. Because usually they released a
Yeah,
new
it's
one
like
every
with
two, I think.
FIFA or NBA or those ones.
Yeah, except they have an excuse of why there's so little content between the games because they have a very small development team, and in FIFA they just change like the configuration with all the players and stuff for every new game. So
If you say so.
they're a fucking multi-billion-dollar company.
Well, actually, I might add a trivia thing here, if you want to.
Let's just take a break for cigarette. Don't smoke in the bunker. It's dangerous, Ivan. I mean, seriously.
I mean, the ventilation is still working.
Okay,
but anyway,
we will take a break.
But I want to say this thing about.
Okay.
So there's always this criticism about FIFA that it's releasing a new game each year with just updated graphics and some mechanics, but actually, EA employs.
And I think the current FIFA is like $100 as well.
I think it's 60 or 70. I think they
It's
went
more
to
than
70.
60. It's
It's 70 now.
Okay,
70.
it's definitely more than 60.
No, they went to the 70. Now they changed the price.
Yes.
But that's inflation for you. But anyway, my point was that EA is employing persons to go on the field and watch players and take notes of their statistics and whatever, and adapt and configure the players in the game to how that player played in that previous year.
Yes, I'm sure they do that.
No, they actually do that.
Also, about inflation, because you mentioned that. So a AAA game is now $70 because inflation. How expensive were cars back in the day?
But my point is,
I mean, did also the price of cars increase with like inflation? I mean,
to some
seriously.
degree, yes, because
Okay, so it's a shitty argument, honestly, with the inflation.
I mean, should you really care?
They have I mean, I don't give a fuck because I don't fucking play FIFA.
I mean,
but
no. The point is, like, I don't really care about any new releases anymore because, I mean,
because you have Far Cry 3.
No, I have played only like, I don't know, maybe 20% of my Steam game library.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But
and
honestly,
I finished maybe 10%.
Yeah, but you probably
whole.
play everything that you already wanted to play. So
No, but I actually set myself a goal to
you finished Deus Ex Human Revolution like 5 times and Far Cry 3.
actually 10 times as well.
Okay, yeah, there's something wrong with you. Seek help, man. Actually, don't, because it's gonna be expensive.
Actually, I like playing Deus Ex once a year because it has. I mean, it's a nostalgia thing. I'm gonna acknowledge that. I'm not gonna pussyfoot around that. But I just play that for the comfort. But I actually set myself a goal to try to play as many games from my Steam game library that I haven't played so far.
Why do you have games in your Steam library that you haven't played? Are you a rich man?
Well,
we're gonna take a break. No, the next episode you can find out.
But you know how you.
I love to have.
You have bought off Humble Bundle as well.
Right? Yeah, I bought that a couple of times.
And
it
you have these bundles with.
Yeah, it comes with a
games.
shit ton of random games.
And I have bought also a lot of Warhammer games.
Oh shit! You know what we need to play? We need to play SnowRunner because you bought that and it was also expensive as fuck.
Yeah, but that's an Epic Games.
Yeah, we need to play that. God damn it! Because I have a friend with whom I played it, and it's kind of nice. It might be good.
Yeah, I tried it out. It looks like fun.
The terrain deformation in that game is amazing. It's basically like an engine. It's not. I mean, it is a game. Okay, it's not like the. So we're talking about SnowRunner, which is like the 3rd installment.
But maybe we can stick on the. Okay, do you want to go specifically to SnowRunner?
I don't remember what we were ranting about. We were ranting about the AAA industry. You went on and defended FIFA.
No, I just
and
wanted to point out something that might not have been very well known. But anyway,
I mean, I'm sure they do a lot of random stuff, but again, this is just PR. I mean, honestly. Like, and they can tell you anything. I mean, who's gonna verify that? Oh, this player actually plays in the game plays very similarly
Well,
to
I
how
do have a lot
he
of
would in
friends
the
who
real life.
play FIFA, and they are. I mean, the fans of FIFA.
Oh
are
my
quite
God! It's Apocalypse Now by George France Coppola. His name was not George, I think.
No, it's Francis Ford Coppola.
Francis. That
But
was
do you
it.
know who is a relative of Francis Ford Coppola?
George W. Bush?
No. Nicolas Cage.
Oh really?
Yes.
Okay. Don't remember. I don't think I knew this. Okay, interesting. Educational facts that will get you nowhere, but are good to know. Oh, we have a sniper rifle this time, so we're actually doing a good job. You're actually doing a good job.
Well, allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, so we could probably play
Headshot.
SnowRunner as well, because it's a game this time. You know, third time is a charm.
But getting back to the AAA releases,
Yes.
I mean, you remember last year we were so disappointed with Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! So okay, this might be a spoiler because people are gonna think that we are rich or something, which we are not. We actually pre-ordered Cyberpunk.
Well, we ordered it
Yeah.
and returned it.
Yeah, we ordered it. We placed the pre-order because I was like, I never pre-ordered the game in my entire fucking
A
life.
physical copy.
Yeah, literally, also a physical
That
copy.
was the only reason to, because
yeah,
we
because
wanted
it had
to.
like a bunch of extra stuff. Yeah.
Not that many, but we wanted to say, okay, we wanted to order our first physical copy of a game.
Yeah, so the first pre-order I ever did, and again it was CD Projekt Red, so like from all the AAA companies, I had the most faith in them.
Yeah, the highest hopes.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, what could possibly go wrong? So I placed the pre-order, and then the review copies were sent like 1 or 2 days, or you could publish the review 1 or 2 days before the actual release. So I said to myself that I'm gonna just check a review before the game is released, and I just care for 2 things. One, it runs acceptably well, because I also have a shitty video card. And 2, it's not buggy as fuck. And I think it was the PC Gamer review, the first one that I read, and I just opened it, and the title was something like, Cyberpunk is fucking buggy as shit, and it runs like fucking nightmare. And then the note was like, they give it like a 6.5. And in that moment, I just went in and I just canceled the fucking pre-order. So we missed a fucking bullet there. That was.
But
like
I actually
food for
played
a
it
month.
at a friend later on, and I was quite disappointed in the game.
So this is actually a very, very. This is actually a good. It is a good discussion.
But I want to point out something on a personal level, because I knew of Cyberpunk from 2013, since they released the first cinematic trailer.
Yeah, there were like
so
bits and
I
pieces.
was actually waiting for the game for 7 fucking years. So
It's a
I
miracle
actually-
that it came out.
no, well,
Well,
it was.
it would have come out,
yes,
honestly, but yeah, they focused on
my-
The Witcher first.
but
yeah.
my disappointment was so
immeasurable, and your day was ruined.
yeah, it was my first real disappointment with a game.
Yeah, I was also like disappointed. I was happy that I canceled the fucking
Okay, but you
pre-order.
haven't anticipated the game for like 7 years.
Yeah, I knew it was coming out for like 5 years or something, but I never was like too much into it. And I imagine it being something like Deus Ex, but more open worldy. And I didn't have. I can't
that
say
was
I
our
had-
argument, that because they tried some sort of combination between Deus Ex Human Revolution
and fucking GTA.
Yeah.
They tried to have the cake and fuck it too, basically. So they tried to do what
well,
Rockstar
that's-
did in like 20 years. You know, it took them 20 years to get to GTA 5. Well, not quite 20 years, but it took them like 10 plus years to get there. And that's literally their speciality. And they thought they could do it with, you know, they had The Witcher, which wasn't, it didn't have that many things going on in the open world, and it had like a very, it was an open world, but you had, the enemies there were like almost MMO level, so they had like aggro distance and stuff like that, and if you just run away, they would respawn, or they would just go back to their initial locations. It wasn't like a Bethesda game or GTA or something like that. But yeah, I think they just chewed way more than they could actually, I don't know, swallow or whatever the expression is.
They bit off more than they could chew.
Yes. They sucked more cocks than they could handle.
They sucked more cocks than they could swallow.
They could eat, yes. So yeah, I wasn't too disappointed, but again, and I played it afterwards.
But here's my point.
And yeah,
it doesn't matter because any AAA release will be discounted. Well, most of them they will be discounted heavily.
Yeah, after a bit of time, you mean?
Yeah, even after a year, you could get a fifth.
The really good ones do not, but there have been so few good ones.
No, but for example, I can tell you, a lot of AAA releases discount up to 50% after 1 year.
A lot, but again, usually they.
The exception here that I can tell you about is Call of Duty, but we don't care about that.
Yeah, but again, that's usually because they're full of DLC and they just need like a new audience. They need more people to buy it because the fans already bought it on like day one, so they just want to bring in more people so they can sell more DLC. That's usually why they discount it more heavily.
Yeah, but like it doesn't matter because you're going
do I need to remind you that GTA was free on like Epic Games, and that's because
that was an exceptional situation.
No, because it was an exception because it was free, but it was also heavily discounted before. But that's because they have the GTA Online thing where you can pay real fucking money and then just go waste them in a fucking casino in the game.
Yeah,
because you can buy currency for the online.
Yeah, but that depends whether you fall into that trap or not.
Yeah, of course, but you know, if enough people fall into it, you're gonna make a shit ton of money. You know,
but you don't care about that. You care about your experience.
Yeah, but online is kind of grindy. I
mean, but you don't have to play the online.
Okay, pro tip. So I do have GTA 5 and I played it, and I have a friend who discovered. Well, he read. There is an exploit to actually gain a significant amount of money, you know, in a fairly short amount of time. It's the easiest way to make money by far, and I'm actually going to explain it here because I don't think it has been patched out. It requires some work, it requires some setup. It's not like instant money or anything like that, but you can do a heist or any heist, and in the last mission, after you complete it successfully, and you receive like the whole amount of money you receive at the end of the heist. So in that last mission, after you complete it, you just Alt F4 from the game after you receive the money, and then when you log in again, you can do that mission again. So from like you have a heist with like 4 missions, you can repeat the last mission endlessly, and you receive the full amount of money that you would receive for the heist every single time. And you just need to force quit after you receive the money, after you complete the last mission. And that's kind of like the exploit. And I think that's by far the easiest way to make money, but it's still not instant or anything like that. I don't think it has been patched out because they're really terrible at fixing things for that game. I actually have, I know we need to take a break because I've been telling this for like 10 minutes, but I have another like funny thing about it.
Keep your idea, because I have to pee.
Fuck my life, what have you drunk, man? Seriously.